Welcome to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. Join us as we share our favorite RPGs, one-shot games, tabletop games, reviews, and convention panels. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, assigned to Ragnarok Story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Hey guys, Jim here.
And Kelly.
And it is August again. Or still, depending on who wants it. Still. Which means it's time for hashtag RPGaDAY2025, where we talk about the hobby that we love and adore and anguish when we don't get to play.
And what is the prompt for today?
So today is August the 20th. Is it already the 20th? How is it the 20th?
Because I don't have a time machine to stop time.
If you had a time machine, you would just enter the time stream. Because enter is the prompt for the day.
Oh, enter.
Enter.
Oh, okay.
So
Enter.
What do you have? I know what I would have.
You know what? I like character sheets that you can actually enter the, type.
Fillable PDFs.
Fillable PDFs. And just enter all the data and then print them. They should freaking make all of them, and not like the super teeny tiny print, type of thing. You know how sometimes the fillable ones, you have to enter it, but it's so
You need a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
You need to enter the microverse to read it.
Exactly. I think that we should have more,
Form fillable PDFs are
data
my best friends. That's one thing that I always try to hunt around, and usually Reddit's pretty good for hunting those down too. Fans will totally make their own version, which is totally nice because gamers like to enter the game zone and share with their friends and colleagues and fellow gamers.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind, but it's like, I just really like it when you can just type it out because, it makes it more legible and, although I do have these really nice, these cutesy ones that I got from Etsy a few years ago of
the pretty colored character sheets.
Yeah, the pretty color rainbow hearts and very,
I had that one ADHD friendly character sheet where it had the symbols instead of the words, so you could instantly recognize the shield was your AC, the heart was your hit points. Those were really cool. Yeah. Unfortunately, neither of those were form fillable.
Yeah, you can't just enter the data into them. Oh well, but
So for me, for the prompt of enter, I'm going to say, as both players and GMs out there, you should enter your character's mindset. Whether it's the GM trying to figure out what actor's voice he's trying to impersonate for which character, which is always something I like to do on my NPCs, is put in what actor and what movie is the voice I'm trying to imitate. And I'll do such a horrible job anyway, you can't tell. But at least helps me enter the mindset of how the inflection that I want to put in there.
Yeah, I do that too. But also, like sometimes, sometimes if I do an accent, there's like a saying I'll say to try and get me into that.
Your little mantra to get into character. To enter the zeitgeist.
Exactly. To, enter the mind of that character. To channel them. So, And
I'll also throw as my bonus idea Whenever you have your players enter either an establishment, a business of sorts, like a tavern or a smithy or a trade shop or an alchemist shop, or the dungeon they're going into, always make sure you have some hint as they enter that helps put them into the mindset of what they're going into. So if it's like a magic shop, you should totally put that there's chemical stains outside the building. Or, for alchemy, there could be fire singes on the windows and the glass is freshly replaced. Just, if it's a blacksmith, you could totally see that there's some broken weapons outside, something to give you an idea of what they're going to run into, either the personalities inside or the components that are going to be available for sale.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah?
I can see that.
If it's a smithy, you could always put like scraps of wasted burnt iron, as we've seen in Forged in Fire when they cook the metal. And, maybe a hint for the players of something they can offer the smithy for doing the work. Or ruined components from, adventurers bringing their monster parts to get forged into weapons. And the fact that he's looking for a dragon scale and can't find the right scale as you see all these ruined scales sitting next to the quench barrel.
I like that. That.
Same thing goes with dungeons. The entrance to the dungeon, the GM can foreshadow so much just by a few descriptive words.
Or maybe that entrance is hidden.
Mm-hmm. And that'll tell them that they're going to be rolling perception checks the whole way. Because the maker of this dungeon had a great crafting skill and he could make the stone blend in with the mountain's topography. You had to almost have dwarven stonesmith senses to find the entrance. Or where the thrush knocks 3 times.
And now all of a sudden I just got the, a reference, and it popped in my head. It's like, speak, friend, and enter.
Hey, that's that's a great, very ominous entry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, it's like, let's try all these different ways. And then I'm like, oh, God, you mean we just have to say friend?
Friend
and we can enter? Hilarious.
Hey, magic spells are good for a reason.
Uh-huh.
The combination you had to enter was so simple, it was complex. It's like when you give your kids a 4th grader's puzzle to figure out for the adventure, and they actually have a hard time because they're overthinking it.
Yeah, because it's like you're expecting something like a lot more complex and in detail, and it's like, when it's, nope, it's this.
You see horse tracks and you guess zebra instead of horse.
Because of course it's a zebra.
Mm-hmm. Every time. I mean, if you can have a zebra with a horn, yes, that is the answer. You get a zebra with a unicorn horn. So do you have anything to throw out there for Enter?
No.
Besides Enter the Dragon. You should all watch Enter the Dragon.
Get out of my mind.
Fantastic
but it wasn't
movie.
RPG related. Yeah.
Hey, I have actually seen people adapt Enter the Dragon for RPGs and it always works.
Well, I mean,
and almost no one guesses exactly what it is. They keep thinking it's Mortal Kombat, which is totally based on Enter the Dragon.
You have all the guys coming in, or like Bloodsport, and but it's been done before, and there's lots of different versions of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, although they're remaking
Enter the
Mortal
Dragon.
Kombat.
Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat 2.
No, not Mortal Kombat. No, I'm sorry, I was thinking Street Fighter.
No, there's Mortal Kombat 2 is coming out, but yeah, they're also doing Street Fighter. It's gonna be, the new Mortal Kombat's a sequel. You'll be surprised who's playing Johnny Cage. The guy who does the splits and nut punch.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
But, yeah.
So, guys, that's your homework, is to go see Enter the Dragon and throw that into your nearest adventure as either a player picking one of the characters to make your character based on, which there's really good characters, really good actors, or GM to steal the premise of having all your people go to a combat competition on an island ran by a warlord with his own army that's using it to just toughen up all of his crew and feel good because he can beat up all the people single.
Yeah. Balls of Fury is like a spoof on it.
Oh, big time. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So should we enter some more or enter the wrap-up?
Enter the wrap-up.
Enter the wrap-up. Okay, so that means we're going to be back for tomorrow. And tomorrow is going to be unexpected. That's actually the prompt, not just me being, elusive. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for listening and have a great evening. And oh my God, we're 2/3 of the way through the month. Tucson Comic-Con's in 9 days.
Hush up.
Comic-Con! I just got to throw it out there because I'm excited. I've been looking at all of the games. Liz is running a new Aliens game. It's going to be great.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
It's playing on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so hopefully you can get on one of them.
Oh. That was awesome the last time.
This is the one she was all excited about talking last time.
Scared the heck out of me. But hey, I lived.
You lived?
I didn't make it out all in one piece. But I lived, at least until the end of the adventure.
Mm-hmm. An Alien RPG is freaking awesome.
Which is a rarity.
Yes. But that's the nice thing when you play that RPG is if you die, that's okay, because that's the setting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm like, we need to get some more Alien one-shots. Alrighty, guys. We will say that's a good place to wrap it up before we also say make sure you watch Alien Earth on Hulu and FX because we have watched it so far and we are liking the 2 episodes.
Well, we've watched only 1 episode.
No, 2.
No. 1 episode.
It's
an hour and a half.
It's a double feature.
It's like a hour and a half, 2 hours each, so.
But make sure you watch it. We will totally have to do like a Patreon recording after we watch episode 3 and give it a good honest review.
Yeah.
Of course, we have to watch it before bed, early in the day, not at bedtime, so Kelly doesn't get nightmares.
Yeah. Well, come on. Now I have to put some exposition.
Cleanse your soul.
It's like, because when that movie came out, I was a little kid. Okay? Well, I mean, what? It was like 79?
The first one was
79.
79, yeah.
Yeah. And I saw it when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Scared the bejeebus out of me.
As a wee little babe.
Yeah. And I've seen all of the movies. Even friggin' Requiem. But I used to have these recurring nightmares of the xenomorph.
Because everything related to Alien and Aliens is nightmare fuel.
Even, of course, now when I have a dream that's, it's like, it's not as scary as when I was a kid, but still, it's like,
You go back to that place.
It's that unrelenting,
The hunter.
Yeah, and you're, so it's like, but me.
Mm-hmm.
I have total anxiety dreams constantly, so what's new? But yes, I saw it when it came out and scared the heck out of me.
And if you're a fan of Alien, the new show has got different things.
It's a love letter. It is a love letter to the movies, as well as just the IP. You want to say,
just like with Romulus, you can totally feel they want to homage everything.
It was too bad it didn't come out on 4/26.
I know, actual Alien Day.
Yeah, that would have been. But I mean, hey, we got it. So
and over on Facebook, on the Free League group, they're actually talking of modifying the stuff in the TV show to throw out as like free supplements for the RPG. Since these are cool ideas they were never given privy to in the books.
It's gonna foster more interest in that type of stuff. So, but I think, and it is adding to it. But it's not exactly taking away from. At least, we've only seen 1 episode.
Yeah.
It's not taking away from.
It's not pigeonholing storylines or anything like that.
For taking away from the original.
Yeah.
Movies and stuff. But of course, we've only seen part of it, so the rest is to be seen.
Yep. So go watch it. We'll talk about it. Probably After Comic-Con?
Lots of creepy crawlies.
I was so hoping there was going to be an alien panel at the Comic-Con. It totally would have been appropriate. But then again, I think nobody submitted one with the show just coming out before the con, and you have to submit your panels before.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty, guys. We will go on and on about this because it's one of my favorite fandoms.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to you guys later.
Thank you for listening to the Creative Playing Podcast Network. If you enjoyed our show, please check out D&D Journey of the 5th Edition and Ragnarok Enroll a Scion Hero to Ragnarok Story. Also, check out our Patreon page for more content and behind-the-scenes things, as well as joining us for a one-shot game or two.